Okay. So, good afternoon, everyone. I am Don Rose Hermines, and I am your facilitator of today's sharing of our leadership timeline. Today, we share our highs and lows, our successes and our vulnerabilities, and especially our experiences that what makes us our best today. To start with, let me call on Miss Mary Althea Elliott for our opening prayer, to be followed by Mr. Jermaine Bargamento for our opening remarks.
Let us put ourselves in the holy presence of God. In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen. Dear Lord, we thank you for this day and the many blessings we have received. Lord, we thank you for granting us this opportunity to come together to increase our knowledge. We ask that you would bless each one of us, that we will be able to deliver our task and give us patience, courage, and perseverance to face whatever challenges may come. May what we receive today be beneficial to our growth and development. In this we pray through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Good day, everyone. We are gathered here today to share our doses of encouragement and learnings from our own experience in leadership. I hope that this sharing evokes meaningful experiences that can serve as an inspiration to each one of us.
Okay, let us start our sharing proper in alphabetical order. So that means, Mr. Bargamento, you are first. Go ahead.
All right, so allow me to start this sharing. No, way back, um, when I am still in grade 6. So I was 12 years old back then. So usually, sa elementary, I am not the person yun nga kuan. Kanang mo stand out. Because kanang, wala manggoy, kanang, ang elementary life good is more on kanang back up sa parents. Like, if kusog ka sa inyong, kusog ang imong parent sa school, like, naa-share ka ng connections, then you have something, ana. Pero for someone like me, I really have to, you know, work my way up, strive yun para ma-recognize. And I was so young back then and I was so gullible at times. So, kato siya, sa grade 6, I actually won a city-wide Scrabble competition. So, it was my first time. And I did not know nga ang Scrabble di ay this neglected, this forgotten sport di ay ang mo pave way sa akong leadership, sa akong kanang journey sa pagkahimong leader. And after that, also I became president sa science class in elementary school, um, and eventually became the campaign manager sa sumusunod nga Supreme Pupil Government, and I was also a assistant senior patrol leader sa kuan Boy Scout ang first son sa una. So moto I was quite involved sa kaninga mga extracurricular activities, and that's why I think nagamit din ako siya ang mga skills na ako nakatunan pag elementary even up to this day. So fast forward, grade 7, 13 years old, I entered Don Sergio Osmeña Senior Memorial National High School. It's in Labangon. So I entered science class still. Nag-enroll yapon ko ana nga program because I also think nga it's not enough na you are kanang a student lang. But always strive for excellence, always strive for progress. Adto sa opportunity, ay adto sa butang naidagang opportunity na asa ka mas mo grow. And I think the science class program sa school ang makahelp na ko og navigate sa akong strengths. And pag grade 7, at the same year, I became the youngest winner sa Scrabble sa school, and And I became its youngest team captain in 10 years at 13 years old. And of course, makadaog sa school, ilabay sa laing competition, and I competed a citywide um, na mga tournaments. So I was so thankful back then because grade 7 actually was one of the turning points in my life na mauna ka ingon nga asa ko karon sa akong kinabuhi, because I never thought there are a lot of kanang schools nga kanang mabless ka, like schools nga daghan kag opportunities like CIT, which is so duol sa Amua, Sai-Hai, which is so duol sad sa Amua, and Abeliana, which is kanang one jeep away ra sad sa Amua. But I chose Don Serio, like unsa man ang Don Serio, unsay naa sa Don Serio, aside from negativities and mga likod sa menteryo ay tupad sa menteryo, like wala jud. And after that, grade 8, 14 years old, I first ni endeavor na jud ko sa student council. I was aware so pag grade 7 about what student council is because I am a campaign manager way before grade 7. So I itry ko ni sugal ko. I ran for a year representative, and fortunately I won the position because walay ni kontra sa katong partido ato na time kay nangahadlok kay at that time it was actually ex-PBB housemate Ryan Bacalya ang ni-run ato nga president. So katong naay party ato pero nang back out sila cause they know daw na they lose kay artista, but I did not think of it as kanang artista or ana, and I just kanang continue to widen my reach sa service. So after that, wala raga end sa SSG ang katong ang sa akong 14 sa akong pagka 14 years old. I still managed to join multiple competitions such as Damath, still Scrabble, and other academic related nga mga competitions like Quiz Bee or Spelling Bee and some sort of stuff. And fortunately, I was given the opportunity na mo compete and won sa katong nga mga competitions. So, and next is 15 years old, grade 9. This is kanang makaingon jud ko one of the best years of my life. 15 years old, grade 9, so young, so gullible, so clueless, and so foolish about life. And yes, still, sa Supreme Student Government, nisugal na pud si Jermaine. He ran for treasurer, Supreme Student Government Treasurer, and eventually won by a wide margin of votes. So, in that sense, ni hawa na ko sa pagka-year rep, ni try ko sa executive na trabahoon. I tried like budget and finance, so I have quite a background sa kana nga field. So I was so thankful nga na-expose ko ana, and I know how to, liquidate and just do the auditory and treasury work sa council. And still, joined several extracurricular competitions because that's my life sa high school. Modyo na siya, like to always join different competitions kay walang, I always have the notion nga wa manggoy mo muway mo dawat ba, like if not me then who ana gani. So ni try na lang ko kay wa may mulay mashy ang mga classmate na ko. I mean, I know they want to compete but they are too shy, but I have the guts, and siguro that's something that I can be very proud of. Kay as a leader, I also learned that as a kanang sa SSG, to have guts, to really flourish, to go to take risk, and to go outside of your comfort zone, because that's the only then rather can you expound the horizon of your service and know that you really have something to offer, maybe not only in your school but also to your community and hopefully to the world as well. So kana lang siya. And yeah, I still kanipod nga year, 15 years old, grade 9. This is also the year where my Scrabble career ni peak yun. Kay grabe, I was so shocked. I won citywide. I mean, Cebu Island wide, like na siya. So, provincial wide nga competition, like back to back na competition. So I was so shocked when I won because na siya kwarta, and wow, that's the first time nga kuan nga kanang naka-join ko og kanang ingani kada ko nga competition, and then who actually won, who actually beat students from Cebu. So happy lang siya paminawon kay kinsa ra manggod ko, someone nga kaskwela og Don Serio nga gi-perceive ang Don Serio as bati nga eskwelahan, kay eskwelahan daw sa mga adik, eskwelahan sa natupad sa menteryo ana gani. So it was never really a good kanang wala joy nindot kaayo nga record ang Don Serio aside from sinulog nga sayaw-sayaw because of our rich history, bati in a way nga history sa among school. So mo to siya, empowering lang siya kay kanipod this passion of mine. I did not use this to intimidate others. I did not use this para ingon ang tao na oy I won, I made it big sa Cebu, and you did not. Instead, I used my influence. I used my power, because I consider this a power good, because I have the power to influence back then. And mo to na share na ko ang passion to my constituents sa Don Serio. And I think that's also a mark of leadership, because you were able to influence other to do good as well, to be better as well. And I'm so proud after ana sa akong mga gipantudluan, sa akong mga kauban, I'm super proud na they had progress sa fields of Scrabble, and they actually won competitions, and that just melt my heart in so many ways. And yeah, after that, that's not only the end, it's not happy. I considered it the best year, but it's not happy jud. Why? Because in that same year, I lost my grandmother to liver cirrhosis. I always considered my grandmother the love of my life. Walay ikapuli sa akong grandma gyud, kay siya jud ang naa nako in times of uncertainty, in times nga wala koy gidapigan, because wala akong mama dere. She's in Hong Kong working. Akong father pod, we're not that close, and he's always working. So I only have my grandmother to, pukaw me, to fetch me, to prepare food for me and everything, to give me what I want. Mangutang na lang gud akong lula para lang na ay pakaon namo, para lang na ipasnacks namo, and I am so thankful gud sa akong lula. And pagibaw na akong namatay siya, I was so devastated. And what's so kanang makakuan ako is she died, ako ang ginahon na. So that was such a heart-melting time na gi-share sa ako as a katong nagbantay niya, because ang iyang giingon is ayaw pabayai si Jermaine. Duha mi sa ako igsuon, but ako ra iyang gi-mention. And kibaw sa jud ang uban akong family members na pinangga jugay ko sa akong lula, and wala lang that actually that time it was sad. It was one of the lowest points in my life. However, I used that as my strength to go on and to continue making progress. And that sparked the wave of kanang passion nako sa leadership, and na-expand yun akong why ang reach nako sa leadership sa pag 16 years old nako, which is grade 10. And this is one of the best food na times sa akong life, because grade 10 nisugal na po si Jermaine. I run for SSG president, and I almost lost because I was cheated. There was cheating within the kanang commission, commission and election. Commission election sa election kanang magtali sa votes kana sila ilang gi-exchange ang votes sa usa ka section. They thought na walay ni vote na ko ato nga section 1, but instead pagtali, pag-validate kay 47 votes day sa ako, 1 vote ra di ay sa usa nya nabali siya, so na plus minus siya, and thankfully tungod ato kay amo tong gi rally amo jud to siyang gi lobby nga naa jud kapulian sa election. So thankfully na kuan na jud na serve around justice, and I was able to become the president sa among eskwelahan. And that grade 10 sad usa sa best na year because when I became president, it was the peak of our school. And I am very proud jud mo jud ang butang nga proud jud kay ko kay we actually advocated for child labor trafficking in partnership with World Vision. And nami mga programs, and we had help desks for those children, those students na who are kanang forced labor sa ilahang balay, or kinsa ang mga student nga nagalisod sa ilahang trabahoon, or like gipa-work sila dili kanang mura kay gi-force sila mao man ang child labor trafficking, like they are forced labor. So kanang gipatrabaho sila bisag bata pa sila, and other stuff like dengue campaigns, and solid waste management with World Vision gyapon. So na-cut off lang to siya because of pandemic. However, dili lang yun proud kayo. What's kanang pinaka happy is that dili lang siya kutob events among nabuhat pa grade 10, but we were able to do a lot of things in the environment, in the field of kanang women empowerment, and also sa LGBT ato namo sa tung na-expand ang mo reach. And those moments proud kay ko kay mura ganig also na-ignite akong mga constituents ato to actually do better, to serve with authenticity, and not just to serve kay trip lang nila mo serve. And yeah, fast forward ato na time, si Jermaine is also a researcher at that time. He competed division na based na competition and actually won. So amazing kay to siya kay I really love medicine, I love biology, and ambot nga nung napunta ko sa Pulsay. But if na chance nga mo go back, di sa mo go back sa time na mag-ilis og Pulsay, but I just wish na natay science na subject ron. So anyway, yeah, grade 10 pandemic sayang, but we had virtual lang na recognition. So si Jermaine, he actually completed his junior high school years with high honors, leadership award, best in English speaker award, and researcher of the year. So that's the first time nga daghan kay kog award, and I never expected it because I never really I never really thought of myself too highly. Like if ma-honor ko, okay, I am competitive. Mojo na siya reality. I am competitive, but I never use my competitiveness to degrade others, to put others down. So instead of nga negative nga attribute, I use it to empower others, and I'm so thankful that I was able to empower others. Fast forward, pandemic still, grade 11, murag dako na si person diri 17 years old. Ani nga time, ako lang ni-share, personal na siya, but ako share. Si Jermaine, na ay 3-year ka-fling-fling. Pag grade 8 ga start. What's sad kay si Jermaine, ang iyang 3-year ka-fling-fling na end because of pandemic. She was actually my vice president during grade 10. So, na end siya, so murag somehow na depressed si Jermaine kay I really love that girl, and she actually helped me get through a lot. She actually helped me make wise decisions sa council, sa ako kinabuhi, sa academics, sa koan. And it was somehow my fault kay naman sinetabo sa akong personal life, and it was such a heartbreaking moment, and wa na may nagtagad ato, but continue lang ang life. So moto grade 11, still si Jermaine ni run for SSG president. Ni run for SSG president, and he still won the presidency for the second time around. So still continue to serve lang, but this time community na, and murag na-expand na nato ang tong reach sa community sa Barangay Labangon, and happy kayo siya kay what's the purpose of becoming a leader sa school if you can't bring it to your community? Unsay purpose if input process ra ka kutob if wala kay output? And it's amazing if ang output adto sa community, because community ara jud ang center, ara jud mag-start tanan, ara jud make change if ma-bring nato ang atong leadership dira. So mo to grade 11, usa sa din sa pinaka nice nga moment kay pinaka the best na moment sa career sa Scrabble. Why? Because mao ni siya na time na compete ko internationally sa WESPA World Cup. Although dili siya, wa katong akong giingon ninyo nga dili siya face to face. Ay, o kana di siya face to face kay nag-pandemic man. So sayang kayo ang Sri Lanka pero mahal sa gaayo. So it's quite unlikely pud na moadto ko kay na-expire na akong passport ato nga time. So di guro ko ka-compete ato if face to face to, but may nga lang gani kay dili siya face to face. However, the Philippines lost. So napildi ang Philippines ato na time kay napildi og Pakistan. So sorry everyone if we failed you, pero kana lang. Yeah, and grade 11 mo ni siya sa academics na life kay mo to si Jermaine kay na known na jud as leader no, but kanang happy lang kay I also helped during grade 11. Grabe ang adjustment sa life aning pandemic, and na-shock lang ko kay wow, na-top 1 ng first time in his life, na-top 1 si Jermaine, like what the heck, unlikely kayo ni. So I was so shocked, I was so kanang doubting myself, I was contemplating if ako ba yung top 1, and wow, ako jud di ay. So thank you Lord for all of these blessings. So fast forward, grade 12, 18 years old, here comes last year, Jermaine run for president for the third time around and won. So, wow, grabe na mura na kong Marcos ani na 3 times na president. So, dili ka ako nag-abuse of power na ani. But I was eligible that time because my first administration, junior high school man, second administration sa senior high school, buwag pa to. But pag third time, katong grade 12 namin, merge naman siya. So I was eligible again to run. Wa man say mo accept. Like, still, wala dyan sa third time around kay wala na what siya kontra. So, for formality, nag-vote lang ang tanan para ma-formalize siya gani nga nag-election siya despite not having kontrapartido ato nga time. So, yeah, Jermaine still was able to, maintain the status sa iyang kanang academics, and he won. He was selected to represent Region 7, the Cebu City Division sa national Philippine Youth Convergence. It's a national based kanang conference na all student from Region 1 hangtod sa last region sa Philippines kay i-gather para ma-enhance ang ilang skills. And I was so fortunate enough to be one of the 4 selected students sa Region 7 to represent, and I was so grateful, and I will never stop raising the bar high. I will never stop raising the flag of Region 7 sa bisag asa pa na nga conferences. And yeah, ang pinaka-funny nga part, kanihapit naman ko mahuman, ang pinaka-funny nga part kay si Jermaine, the small, the short, the unconventionally kanang hulma sa body kay ni-appeal og pageant. So it was quite kanang weird kay manong appeal man siya pageant nga mubo man siya, lain man ni siya naong nagari. So kanang ni try og pageant, so barangay based, first time ulba kay mga ang kontra is mga really good na sa pageant, nanay ka ng background sa pageantry, magtig-apila na, and I was so fortunate enough to finish that first pageant as fourth runner-up. So, kulba siya, but na-manage ra, and I'm so thankful ni God kay, wow, you never know, gidi ay, if you try to, kanang dili nimo encompass imong self sa usa ka box, when you try different things, when you are not afraid to try things outside of your comfort zone, wa jud ka makibaw nga pwede day ka ani nga field. So I encourage you guys to, try different things as well, to not be afraid to take risks and to just, enjoy life, because that's how life should be. Life is designed for us to live it, but with happiness, to live it with sadness, of course, and as well live it responsibly. And also, never forget to find your purpose, because you wouldn't want to, realize lang one day sa imong pagkatiguang nga you've regretted something that iwan nimo gihimo pagkabata nimo. So contemplate since we are still young, and just enjoy life. I lang jud og kanang kahadlok nga mo try kay one day basin mag-regret ka if wala mo nabuhat na butang na bata-bata pa ka. So I hope that makes sense. And yeah, almost done na gyud ko nung taas-taas kay to siya, but yeah, this is one kanang padung na ni siya human mo na ni ang ending. I graduated at Don Sergio Osmeña Senior Memorial National High School with high honors, with some award, still leadership award, research award, and outstanding performance in social science and social studies and communication arts. So still thankful, wala ga expect tanang glory sa naas Ginoo kay dako kay siya blessing na gihatag nako sa tanang kaayo niya, wala joy sama. So I'm so thankful. So I always go back to God jud at the end of the day, bisag dili kay ko hinimba, bisag dili kay ko kanang kuan di mi taga-adlaw magstorya ni Papa G, pero I always kanang keep myself centered, grounded, at the same time kay naa si Papa G, si Lil G, and beside me nagtan-aw nato, you know what I mean. And after ana, si Jermaine sa iyang kuan venture sa iyang college, kay sa iyang college life, ups and downs. Kay I have one dream school na giaygod. This is my dream school, and it's called University of the Philippines. So it's a Universidad ng Pilipinas. Mo yun na akong usa ka eskwelahan nga ginaay. Kay I really love UP. UP is for me, it's everything. I love UP kay why uniform. I love UP kay kanang nindot kay naisablay. Kana gani. So amazing lang siya. Pero sa CNU guys, among paningkamutan nga magkaroon tag sablay ha. So I hope morally mo behind namo para magkasablay pud ang CNU College of Arts and Sciences. Paningkamutan ta na. So kana lang. Kana siya. So waka pasar si Jermaine. I was sad because I was quite dili sa arrogant di siya sa arrogance pero I was quite confident if na exam I would make it jud sa UP, because may jiwa sa kay 60-40 man na ang kuan, 60-40 man na ang breakdown sa admission sa UP. So 60% exam, 40% grades. So sa grades pa lang, like I was so confident nga okay, mas lay ang 40%. Ang 60% ari man matabingi gamay, but still feel ko ma-manage ra siya. So after that, when I did not pass UP, I know what's the reason. It's primarily because of the background sa school. Mao jud na siya, usad jud na siya ang imong geographical location and the background sa school. Among school is surrounded by SciHi, Cebu City SciHi, and CIT University. So ila yun nang gi-consider na mga choices. So being Don Sergio maybe the last choice ana nga area, so gamay jud points ang school ana, and I really think nga sa school jud siya na buak ang application nato. So on that day na nakibaw ko nga o kapasar sa UP was the day nga exam nako sa CNU. So imagine the heartache, no? Ano na time, so ga-answer ko sa exam sa CNU online kay while kanang nagsakit, padung nakahilak kay wala gyud ka pasar sa UP like may ko bala na lang si inyo ay anak mo jud akong first thought jud kay ay ako ang choice man jud nako third choice ra jud na akong si NU kay USC man akong second choice jud kay naa sa dito akong kanang ganahan jud akong choice na course ato niya mo to unfortunately nakapasar man sa CNU na-practice mis graduation lipay kayo kay nalipay pud akong mama ato nga time kay amo man jud tong giampuan for 1 week every day mag-chat mi sa akong mama mag video call mi layo siya nako diri Pinas so mag conju mi naman tag makapasar mi si NU kay gipasagdan ako sa UP gi-heartbreak na ako sa UP and wow kaayo sa Ginoo gihatag yun niya ang CNU so para CNU naka-realize ko para CNU juday ko everything happens for a reason wa ko masud sa council dili ko makamit ninyo guys dili ko makamit sa tao sa council di na ko ma-meet ang Alexa Ashley ang mabulukon if wala ko gibutang sa CNU and wa ko gamahay kay everything happens for a reason and I'm thankful nga Block 1B political science is really competent enough and I know nga you really have something to offer as well so I hope guys na this will serve as an avenue for 1B to really maximize our potential di ta mag-uwaw-uwaw and come on let's leave a mark let's make a mark and let's lay every block sa CNU let's go kana lang thank you.
Uy, grabe si Jermaine. Who would top that, Jermaine? Grabe. So, usa sa ko mga na-learn, no, on Jermaine sharing is that if there are opportunities coming through our way, take it. Kay wata ka ba ka na ang mag-pave sa atong way, sa atong growth, may mag-mold na to be the best. To be the best as we to be the best person. Ano siya? So, thank you kayo, Jermaine. We learned a lot. Grabe ya, Jermaine. Overachiever. Idol. So, proceed ta ni Roxanne Belista.
Hi everyone. Good afternoon. Kanang Donnie Rose, may I request you to share screen sa ako ang activity.
Wait lang, Day, ha.
Okay, sige.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Dawn. So, good afternoon, everyone. Quick introduction, I am Roxanne Wilista, as you all know. And so, ang akong journey is, wala lang. Actually, wala dyan ko'y leadership na background. I'm sorry for the background noise, actually. Sorry kayo, kasi saba kayo mga bata dere. Excuse me, can you pwede mo matingog, guys?
Yes, pwede may matingog.
Naragod ko kung saba kayo mga bata. Kung madungog ba ninyo?
Wala rin sound. Wala rin background sounds.
Okay. Sige. So, pag elementary, yes, nasulti na nila ako before na consistent honor. Pero, the thing here is, I was introverted. I was introverted. I don't usually participate in class discussion until now. Though dili gyapon ko ganahan mag-apil-apil og nga class discussion, dili ko inana. But ang asa ko na excel is sa mga like sa mga written. Di ako na excel and mao siguro nga na permi ko na honor sa una. Mura guro na hinungdan jud. Kay dili man jud ko ting participate sa una. Tas dili sad ko ano, interactive. Dili ko sige tabi sa akong mga mga teachers, dili ko inana. Sorry guys, murag ay sa guys. Okay, murag nakuan ko sa gi-share ni Jermaine ganiya. Kay I think I was the total opposite of him. Dili wala ko'y guts na mo take og mga opportunities. And I was a total coward before. I hope na namoy ma-learn ani. Cause before, i-fast forward na ako na nitongtong na ko high school, grade 7. I had a severe acne breakout and I was face shamed. Giingon ko nila nga, "Asa man siya, oy? Asa naman na iyang naong, naing anak naman na, nana." Kay grabe jud kayo akong acne breakout before. And tungod ato, nawagtangan kong self-confidence, nawagtang akong self-esteem, na and I suffered from mental breakdowns, constant mental breakdowns, depression, anxiety, nananako tanan before. As a coping mechanism, I self-isolated. I stayed at home most of the time. Dili jud ko tinggawas-gawas. And I avoided social interactions. During high school all throughout high school actually. Grade 7 to grade 10. And sorry guys. So, mauna to guys ha. Ato lang to. And ako nang giskip ang uban na kay makita ra man ninyo good ang graduate ko graduate ko pag grade 6 na honor ko. And so dirita sa Lowe's na ako. Before, after, di ba nag-suffer man ko mga mental breakdowns, mga mental issues. Then, I didn't have any leadership experiences because I stayed behind. I didn't take any I didn't have the guts to be on top. I stayed behind. Wala. Sorry guys, sabot jud kayo mga bata guys. Dili ko ka-focus sa mga bata ba? Sorry kayo. So, i-quick na lang din ako guys sa kay murag sabat jud kayo siya. Pero dapat ba nimo abot ni 10 minutes no?
Yes, Day. Okay ra ka, Rox?
Roxy, it's okay.
Continue ka? Kaya ako i-present balik.
So, pag moving up, naka-with honors yapon ko. Actually, pag grade 7 to grade 10, naka-with honors yapon ko. Consistent with honors yapon ko na. Although, nag-suffer dito grabe nga mental breakdown. Sorry kayo, sige na kung balik sa mental breakdowns, no? Kay mauna lagi to. Aside from that, naka-experience sad ko mga bullying. Though not grabe nga niabot sa point nga may physical na ko nila, but sa words lang. And you know, we all have different sensitivity. Okay, sensitive jud ko ato kay I don't know. Grabe jud ko ka emotional sa una sad. Nga gamay lang na storya kay masakitan ako inana. So mo to. Ito so nasugod niya. Grabe sad ko ka overthinker sad. Ano to? Grabe sa mental issues mo. Ito jud ang sugod tanan. Pero grateful ra sad ko nga na-survive na ako to. Grateful ra sad ko sa mga tao nga ni ano na ako, ni down na ako. Tanawa ko ron. Naan ako diri and I didn't expect this na makakuan ko. Magasod ko og university ni ani. Nang nga pag sorry guys, skip ko ha. So graduate ko pag senior high school o with highest, charot, dili. With high ra na siya nasa episode. With high ra na siya kay kuan man to. Kanang distance learning ya pure ay to kuan kanang puros ra jud modular jud siya, more on writing. So I am kuan, it is my cup of tea ang writing na answer through pen. So muna na okay ra na ko siya, nakaya ra na ko siya ang akong senior high school journey. And after that, so mo na ni diri na ang ano nga mo apply na ka for university. Wala ko na diri jud ako sa CNU, ako ang dream school diri sa CNU. And ang akong gitake, you know, psychology akong gitake, but wala ko nakasod because I don't know, dili ra jud guro para ako ang psychology nga diri na kay wala man initially wa jud ko kay ibaw nga initially wa jud ko kahibaw nga pwede di magpa-reconsider sa inyo, although wa jud nila gisaba nga pwede ka magpa-consider, pero pwede ra magpa-reconsider. And sabat jud guys, sorry. Pwede di magpa-reconsider sa inyo mo to nga na-reconsider ko sa Polsai. Pero before nag-contemplate na jud ko kung makapadayon pa ba ko sa pila katong wa pa ko nagpa-reconsider ba. Nag-contemplate na jud ko. Kay di ba kuan man university man is tuition. Ang akong other choice is UV. Nya naman naamay kuan na may tuition fee niya. Nag-struggle sa mi financially ba. Nagduwa-duwa na ako kung makaskwela pa ba ko college. Makaskwela pa ba ko college or work na lang jud ko. Thankfully na-reconsider jud ko diri sa inyo sa Polsai. Now, dili wala jud ko na-expect nga mag-Polsai ko. Pero nipadayon na lang ko diri. And thankful ra kay ko kay magsugod na ko kuan ba. Magsugod na ko go out sa akong comfort zone na gani nga murag magsugod-sugod na ko pakihalubilo sa mga tao na unlike me before nga dili jud maghilom-hilom ra ana ras daplin dili makistorya ang mga tao na but karon naghinahinay na ko kakuan. Hindi na ko usab sa akong kaugalingon kay dili pwede nga magpadayon tong inato nga permira ko magtago ana dili jud ko magawas dili to maayo. Ayog na may ma-learn ani nga tama si Jermaine dapat i-grab jud nimo ang every opportunity, dapat dili ka mo stay sa imong comfort zone kay mag-grab jud siya ma-deteriorate. Dili mo kuan jud grabe jud as in grabe siya ka-effect sa imong mental health. Yes, I'm speaking from experience. Grabe jud siya. Kasi dili nimo maano. Sorry guys.
Okay, thank you kaayo Roxanne sa imong experiences. You know, daghan kig makarelate sa imong gingon nga. Like kana mahadlok ka, mugawa sa imong comfort zone kay dili na ikaw pero yes na kay Koan, Ashley.
Yeah, kanang I would ganahan lang ko mo say ba na ana si Roxy ganina na. Unsa na kanang thankful siya because it happened katong people na katong people na kanang nag-judge niya ning ana pero kanang it's not them man good na who made you like that kay even if wala sila nag-judge nimo even if kan it's you yourself who made you kuan na naabot ka this far it's not them jud ayaw sila i-give credits na nga na happen to nimo kay kanang kuan kanang wala na morat ko ito.
Ayaw mo hinakilak. So, mo to no, grateful sa jud mi kayo nga imong gi-open imong vulnerabilities na mo Roxy because I know it's hard for you na naka-experience
Dili
ka
easy
to.
na.
Mm.
Yeah, dili easy na kanang i-share imong kuan imong story ning ana.
And I hope no nga kanang through this sharing makuan-kuan ang kabugat sa imong heart na kanang from those happenings in the past. Don't worry, we got you. We support you. We're here for you, Roxy, as a block. You know, always remember that. Nara jud may permi mo day. Day, chati lang ni day. Ana, nara jud mi day. So, thank you kaayo, Roxy. Let us proceed to Fatima Biagnes.
Kadaog naman ako na.
Yes, day. Wait lang ako
Pero,
i-present mo hang kuan ha.
sige ko. And by the way, guys, before anything else, just want to say thank you for allowing me to like present my sharing task. Thank you, especially Don, for accepting me to your like group, and as well as Kate. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome here, day. Wait lang ha.
Sure. Yeah. Okay, so start na ko. In simple words, leadership is about taking risks and challenging the status quo. Leaders motivate others to achieve something new and better. So way back 2017, even if I am a sophomore in high school, I took the time to give meaningful feedback and build my own self-confidence. So it can be difficult to find time to meet with your youth individually, but it is crucial. And I know that communicating with my peers is part of growing up and building relationships too. So 2018, this was the time where I was still in high school. My skills and the way I govern myself was not yet improved. And I'm like a bud waiting for the spring season till I flourish, something like that. So I was unsure of what I will do, but I know that I'm going somewhere related to adversity and power. So way back again, 2017 was the year I graduated junior high school. So this time I was able to graduate with flying colors, and I made my parents proud as well. So I figured it out on which part of me needs improvement, which field I should put more effort in, and what will be my next plan for the future would be. So here we go. 2019, I graduated in senior high school. And Roxanne, just to let you know that you're not the only one, okay? I took like this is the first time I took the examination here sa Cebu Normal. Sadly, I failed taking the exam of like Bachelor of like something tourism management. Okay, that's what I like, John. And I wasn't able to um perfect the exam. So wala jud ko sa list nga nakapasar. And yeah, so akong gibuhat ni enroll ko sa USGR with a bachelor degree of majoring in communication. So it was the start of my career pertaining to like molding myself in becoming an advocate of good communication and leadership. Again, 2020, I dropped out of college for like some reasons. But I applied to a university with a new degree program here na sa political science. So in this field, I know I can do more major roles into developing my very own governance and good leadership towards myself and to others. So yeah, 2021, I was able to get a full-time job and I was able to sustain my wants and needs. I was able to save something for myself when ako nagsaling ng mom. So this time, I also learned how to like value things as well as being independent and proceeding with a good stand for my values as well as my principles. 2022, the year that I was achieving great things, which is good. My leadership line was really improving, and I was able to balance my equilibrium all throughout the process. So, this one, the recent one, 2023, was the start where I decided to leave my job and look for some improvements for myself. So, it is more likely a self discovery, but you can actually also see it as a way to establish myself better, a better me with a better leadership and empathetic heart. So yeah, self leadership is important for me because it actually provides more motivation and passion for actions that you choose to take. So when you're acting because you want to rather than someone told you to, you are more likely to always act consistently and to the best of your ability. So lastly, to develop your self leadership, you need to be aware of the ways you think, feel, and take action. So these actions are actually related to your own or to your personality rather, values. Most importantly, your intentions. So yeah, to become an effective leader, you need to constantly ask yourself questions about the way you think and behave. So yeah, I guess that's it for now.
Thank you, Kaayo Fatima, for that sharing. No, I have learned that our failures in life makes us what we are today. Like without our lows, we cannot be here in our position. Having our lessons, having these learnings in us, dili na to na ma-achieve without our failures. But of course, we also have to celebrate our smallest achievements in life because we tend to forget those smallest mga achievements na to no ato ma-disregard usahay nga we also have to remember nga they are worth celebrating, you know. So thank you kaayo. Let us proceed to um, the pretty Cebu 100 prettiest Alexa Ashley Cabaluna. Ready na ka, Mads?
Hello everyone. Di ko mag-share screen ha.
Sige, okay ra.
Okay. So first, elementary days kay kanang bisag dili ilhan kay always pud ko kanang mag na yung mga achievements tingan ning ana kanang every achievements na ako kay awardan ko og something ningan ning ana. And then um grade 5 nag-start jud ako murag na ako'y masis akong self bitaw like lagi kanang ni join ko journalism ning ana na nasipod nako na kanang kaya di ay nako kay kanang kanang um like gingnan na ako'y mentor na like nag-ingon ako ba na kanang you can do this man di ay so mo na murag try sa jud bitaw nako. So first off ni try ko og like sa journalism lagi ni nagkuan ko kanang broadcasting and then kanang nag-excel pod ko didto pero nag grade 6 ko kadto na jud na murag dili na ko malimtan kay kanang I went bitaw somewhere tungod raan na nothing kay kanang unsa na kanang achievement na ko ba na din ako malimtan like first ever achievement sa kong self kay nakawin ko og kanang contest sa photojournalism and then support ra pud ko nila ato like ihatod ko dito sa kuan sa place na gistayhan na mo for 3 days nga naning ana and then high school days kay 2 man akong school kay nibalhin man ko pero kanang unsa na kanang nay na happen bitaw nako like di na ko kaya ma-share pero kanang mura siya downfall sa akong life like kanang I swear like murag everything is falling apart ning ana isa ra sa kanang murag everyone is against me bitaw basta na siya na happen controversy ning ana everyone was against me they're asking me questions ning ana na kanang basta ning ana and then kanang I feel like giving up na murag wala na ko kibaw asa ni padung like kanang basta ning ana kanang feel na ko kanang falling out na akong life ba and then ako isa ka friend na like bisan na happen bitaw to kay kanang bisan na happen to kay kanang never siya ni judge nako ning ana di lang nako masay unsa ang na happen pero di na ko masay unsa jud ang na happen pero basta kanang ning ana and then after ana kay wala kanang nag-keep going na lang ko even ning ana pero kanang nadya po'y part na ko ba na what if ning ana basta something very controversial and then and then last couple of years kay I lost someone bitaw na kanang unsa ni kanang murag reason why kanang
Are you okay, Ash? Ang pwede ra ka na mo balikon later. Mo proceed lang ta sa lain. Thank you kaayo. Akong na-learn ani nga sharing from Ashley no is that having your own support system is really important. Kanang like you surround yourself with people that you know dili mo judge nimo, na ready to listen to all your sentiments in life, like kanang bisan unsa pa na nga happening sa atong life, like we have to surround ourselves with good people. Like dili nila need nga di nila need nga kanang ingnon ta nga like sakto yung gibuhat, or like dili ta need to tolerate, pero they are ready to listen ba, like people who are ready to listen are really important to our life, especially kung natay mga problems na ginatubang. We really need them, okay, you know, we have to share, we have to talk para kanang malasan ang ato ang na feel sa atong heart, kay you know burden kaayo ang inana. So Alexa, we got you. Let us proceed na sa next nga mo share, Miss Mary Althea Elliot. Go Dai.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. Mabati ra ko.
Yes,
Yes,
Dai.
Thea.
Okay, so mag-share screen sa ako ha, wait. Okay, so here is my leadership lifeline. So, good afternoon, everyone. I am Mary Althea C. Elliott, and I'll share with you my leadership lifeline. So, as you all can see, I put there a butterfly in my presentation because it also somehow represents my lifeline. So, butterflies go through several stages in their life cycle, from egg to larva to pupa and to an adult butterfly. So, I too went through various changes and stages in my life with ups and downs, breakdowns, and breakthroughs along the way that helped me shape who I am today. So, to begin with, I am a consistent honor student since preschool up until elementary. Growing up, I have always been reminded by my mother the importance of education, and she continually encouraged me to strive harder and better. So, as a result, I graduated elementary as an honor student. And before I continue to the second part, I want to share with you all my favorite part from the song, which I have an emotional attachment to. The song Mirror Ball, written by Taylor Swift. The line says there that I'm still a believer, but I don't know why. I've never been a natural. All I do is try, try, try. I'm still on the trapeze. I'm still trying everything to keep you looking at me. Um, I relate to this song so much because all my life I feel like everything I do is just to validate myself and feel worthy because I accomplished something great. So when I was in grade 7, I won third place in the division level science fair quiz bowl, which was held at Compostela, Cebu. It was such a memorable and great moment because out of all the schools that competed, we bagged the third spot and we were featured in our school publication. Then, in grade 7, I finished second in our class. I was overjoyed at that time because I had managed not to only maintain but also improve my grades. Because when I was in elementary school, I graduated probably in rank 6, and I was very happy to become a second honor student in high school despite the fact that I was adjusting to a new environment, new classmates, and new teachers. Fast forward, during my eighth grade, I continued to join extracurricular activities. And fortunately, I won as first placer in the municipal level science fair quiz bowl again. It was very memorable because during that contest, I was able to go to one of the islands in Santa Fe, which is the Hilantagaan Island, where the contest was held. It was also such a proud moment for me because during that time, I joined the contest kanang solo. Not like when I was in grade 7, tulo mi na ni compete sa division level. This event led me to Cebu nga Cebu, where the division level then happened. And then, grade 8 gihapon, I won third runner-up in the area level cosplay competition, which was held in Daan Bantayan, Cebu. Our I portrayed Queen of Hearts. Are you guys familiar with Queen of Hearts? So, mao to siya ako portray. Uh, as a daughter and niece of English teachers, my mom and auntie was really the ones who trained me, guided me, corrected me, and lahat-lahat na throughout the process. I can even remember when we were inside the classroom of the Anbantayan before nag-start ang contest. My makeup artist told my mom that maybe it was better daw to shave my kilay and some hairlines in my forehead. And my mom, being a supportive mom, agreed just so I could portray Queen of Hearts very very well. But then ako wala jud ko misugot because imagine a person without a kilay and I cannot imagine myself without kilay. So maoto, I disagreed. So and everyone agreed na butangan na lang og very very makapal na concealer ako kilay para dili lang jud siya makita. So I can really say that this competition was really special for me because even up until now, no, I can still memorize some of my lines. And from that competition, I met awesome and talented people from the northwest area of Cebu. And eventually, I competed to division level, still portraying Queen of Hearts in Pinamungahan, Cebu, where I believed I met Nino, our classmate. And of course, life would not be complete without the lows. So when I was in grade 9, I failed to manage my time and prioritize what is important. So from rank 2, I went to rank 10. It was sad because I feel that kuan kanang I disappointed everyone kay lagi overachiever before and then nakalit lang jud siya og kanang nataktak sa top 10. They are so used to me being on top, but I did not dwell on the sadness, but instead, I worked twice harder to go back on track. Fast forward to grade 10, I was elected as our club president, the English club. It was quite challenging, really, because I am not used to leading people because I was always a member or a follower. But with the help of everyone and then our advisor, things went smoothly and I was able um, to lead and manage the club. From there, I have learned to manage my time and fortunately went back on track and finished grade 10 as with high honors. So, kuan ka nang. As what I've mentioned guys, so 'di ba, I went to many different places because I competed in different schools. But there's this one competition that really, really left a mark on me. It was when I joined area school's press conference and failed, not just once, not twice, but three times. Yes, three times, guys. So I could still vividly remember the happenings in San Remigio National High School when I wasn't called up on stage. So meaning wala ko naka-place for the third time and it was painful really. I was also very very embarrassed because when I first joined, so grade 8 ko ato guys nya, gi-assign ko sa amo kanang school paper advisor sa copywriting and news writing category. But since wala ko naka-place, so pag grade 9, gi-transfer ko niya sa editorial writing, English. And then again, I failed. So that's when our school paper advisor decided again to transfer me to another category, which is the editorial writing Filipino. So imagine the pain, the adjustments, the embarrassment after how many balhin-balhin to another category. Wala jud. And from then, I started to doubt whether I actually deserved to be part of our school publication. I used to despise myself and have shied away from that subject whenever it has been brought up. I was discouraged, embarrassed, since I had never won in all the years I had participated in PressCon. But as what they say, time heals everything. But as time passed, I gradually came to understand and comprehend that everything that occurred was a product of competition and that there will always be a winner and a loser. Just like what the band Eraserhead said in one of their songs, you can't win at everything, but you can try. And maybe Judd, it wasn't really for me. Maybe writing wasn't really for me. So, okay, next na guys. So, time flies, and I was elected as a chairwoman of the education committee in our parish, the Santo Niño Roman Catholic Parish. From there, I once again developed my leadership abilities. So, we held workshops, seminars, and etc. for the use of our parish. I was also very grateful that I was chosen because I had the chance to serve my fellow youth, but to also give back and serve the Lord. Um, Also, one of the highlights of my life is when I volunteered in a campaign last 2022 election. I, together with my friends, we volunteered to campaign for a certain candidate, and from there, we really learned a lot, as in a lot, and it was one of the fuels that really motivated us to take Pulsai. Okay, so moving forward, I graduated in senior high as with highest honors and rank 1 in the whole humanities strand. It was such a humbling and proud moment for me because literal jud siya na I gave my blood, sweat, and tears for this. Kay kuan ka the struggles from research, from studying para sa mga entrance exams and such, kanang juggling everything it wasn't really that easy, but thankfully, with the grace of the Lord, I surpassed everything. But also, after those happy moments, my mother suffered from a major health problem. It was so sudden that neither one of us expected for that to happen, because we were just talking and catching up in the middle of the night when suddenly it happened. um, I rated the intensity as 40 because that was really the scariest moment of my life. When everyone else was panicking, I had to remain strong because I am the eldest, so I had to be strong for my siblings. It was so scary, Judd, and it happened not just once but many times. Everyone close to me knows na I'm a night owl, no? Tulog sa umaga, gising sa gabi. But during those times, I really made sure to sleep early because I was afraid. I was very afraid na it would happen again. And I don't want na kanang mahitabo siya na nagmata ko because I'm really scared. I don't like to hear the screams, the panic, and everything. So every day quietly I always pray to God na unta mo okay na jud ang tanan. The situation was so grabe, because it came to the point na I told God na bahala na dili ko makapasar sa CNU as long as my mom will be okay. But God is indeed so good because nakapasar na jud ko sa CNU, and at the same time na okay na akong mom. Thankfully, jud no, with the grace of God, everything went okay. Na okay akong mother and everything went back to normal. So, moving forward, another lowest time of my life is when UP released the list of passers and your girl wasn't included. So just like Jermaine said, geographic location and also the school was really a big factor jud sa pag-choose sa UP. So since Santa Fe is really a very far island from the city, and then gamay ra sad ang nakasud sa UP before na from Santa Fe National High School. So maybe that's one of the reason nga no na reject kami sa ako friends sa UP. And also, just like Jermaine, UP was really one of my dream school university. was one of my dream school or university ever since. And when I found out na I won't be able to go there, I was so sad. Like really kanang like kanang 'di ba overachiever ko before, and then wala nakapasa sa UP, and then there was these questions and doubts and everything. Plus pa jud, weeks after UP results, DOST also released the list of their passers. And again, I wasn't included. So I had a breakdown really after finding out na wala ako name, because some of my friends was in the list or were in the list. And so and there were a lot of silent crying kaya syempre I was an overachiever before, karon kay over na lang. And then wala ako nakapasa sa DOST, so it was really painful. And then there were also a lot of comparison happened. I compared myself to other people. There were lots of self-doubt. And every family gathering, I was shy to show up. I was shy to show myself because I was afraid of the judgments and whatsoever. But months after, so here's the amazing thing, guys. Months after, the results of the entrance exam in CNU was released, and your girl got in with her dream course. And grabe jud, there jud, I realized na really no, sometimes we have this envisioned path that we wanted to take. But God really has greater plans for us, and He knows what is better for us. I realized that indeed rejections are God's redirection. So I wasn't able to go to UP, maybe because CNU is really the school that is meant for me. And I meant to meet you guys. And maybe also wala ako nakapasa DOST because para jud siguro ko sa Pulsci and not science-related courses. So, if any of you guys are suffering from the world's rejections, know that it is God's way of redirecting you to something or someone greater. So now, here I am, taking up Bachelor of Arts in Political Science in Cebu Normal University. So I would like to end my kanang sharing by I would like to share just like what Catriona Gray said no in one of her speeches. So to everyone with a dream, know that your dreams are valid, and on your path you are never denied and only redirected. So that is all, guys, and thank you for listening to my story.
So thank you, Kayo Ophelia. That was such a very good sharing, no? Aside from learning that you are a Swiftie, I really would like to agree that life is like a butterfly. Like as you've said, we go through different phases in life. Um, our ups and downs, but then at the end of the day, that's what makes us the person we are today. Thank you for that one. I am touched. I learned a lot, and from here, let us proceed to Mr. Kent Laurente. Okay, ako sa i-presente mo hang kuan, Mads.
Okay, so mabulok ng adlaw pa ninyo tanan. So others believe they were destined to be leaders. It required a lot of willpower and tenacity. But I succeeded in learning important lessons that shaped me into a great person and a much better leader. In order to plan where you're going as a leader, you must first understand where you are going. are. As leaders, we are the pillar of hope for others. To become more passionate and dedicated, we can transform. We may face a lot of challenges, but remember that those challenges aren't the opposite of success. It is a part of success that will teach lessons about how we are right now. Hi, my name is Kent Laurente, and now I'm going to share with you some instances that mold me to become a better leader, what ups and downs I've encountered throughout my entire life. So when I was in preschool, so I really want to lead or leading activities. Leading activities is one of my personal mantra to do things to lead others to have a successful and meaningful task that we will make. So sa when I was in elementary, so ako tong type na person nga I am not shy. However, kanang there's still a type of me nga mauwaw gihapon. However, I'm across to lead others to have a better result. So when the downside is fear of judgment. So I am afraid of judgment, afraid to be judged by other people, that they might judge what I did. It is something nga really scares me the most in my past. However, right now I am not that type of person na kay I learn more to appreciate myself. I am the master of myself and I should not let anyone drive me to become. I was in my 11 years of age, so I got an achievement. So I became an honor student, which makes me so grateful. I was so grateful at that time due to the fact that I made my parents proud of me. So mao mo ginang ato nga we will do everything basta lang malipay ang atong parents. So those achievements helped me to realize that all dreams were valid. If you strive more and dedicate what you are doing, you can achieve what you want in your life. However, as the year passed, I got tired. I lose interest in anything. I came to a situation where I don't give importance to anything. The reason why I got tired is that I lost my motivation, which is my grandfather. So we know that our kanang atong lolog lola kay sila mo gid ang sa ato pang giingon nga iba magmahal ang lolo at lola. So I lost my motivation, which is my grandfather. It is so hard for me to accept the fact that he died. However, my mother helped me to realize that everything happens for a reasons. We might lose our loved ones, but did you know there is something happiness that will occur that feel the love of my grandfather? So kuan na something nga maabot nga even I lost my grandfather is na maabot nga siya ang mupuno sa pagmamahal sa akong lolo. Yeah, next is so when I was in 12 years old, so I joined a lot of organization which is the PYAP, which is the stands for Pag-asa Youth Association of the Philippines, KKDAT, which is the Kabataan Kontra Droga at Terorismo, which is a community-based organization, and also the BKD, the Barkada Kontra Droga, and the SSG, which is the Supreme Student and Government. So, school-based organization. So, these organization helped me to hone my leadership skills. So, I've met many friends who are empowered, friends that turns second family. So here, I met a lot of empowered leaders. So throughout those experience, I've met a lot of empowered leaders whose main objectives is to become a pillar of hope of those individuals nga who lost their kanang pag-asa. So I attend a lot of seminars and leadership training just to hone my ability nga to broader my perspective of what leadership is. Kay I know that I have a lot of learnings pa na makaton since I am not the best like what they said. Practice makes us better, or the seminars or the training itself. So in my downfall is I doubting my capability. So I doubt my capability since I believe that kanang entire life throughout my leadership training, or I started to empower others. So mo na I doubt myself nga naka-change ba ko nila, or I turn them a catalyst or of change. So yeah, that's all. So next is got an academic scholarship. So I got an academic scholarship when I was in senior high school. So I am really proud of myself since kanang katong scholarship um is unexpected since kanang the pandemic kay ni occur sa atong country, og I am not expecting those scholarship nga kanang makaskwela ko sa one of the most expensive school here in the Philippines. Yeah. Mao to kanang wala ko ga-expect ato, and even though nga kanang I am not the type of person nga mo share nila. So yeah. And next is I begin to empower others. So as the saying goes by nga kanang we should create a domino effect to other people. So ako kay nag-start ko like what I said nga kanang ni join ko mga organization, o karon I am a speaker nga mo help og empower others nga mm, to dream and become a leader. Like as a saying goes, si create more.
Hello, Ken. So, nawala si Kent, no? Nawaman ba to siya? Hello, guys.
Hello?
Nawa ka, Kent. Nawaman na ka, Kent?
Sa asa ko na and Donnie.
Ay, dapit na ka sa... Ako nabantayan kay katong ningon ka nga speaker ka. Mana to?
Yeah, that's all.
Okay. Thank you for that one, Ken. Um, mo-agree ko sa imong giingon nga if we strive more and we do our best, ma-achieve jud nato atong gusto i-achieve in life. Like, I also would like to kanang tell that it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to get tired sometimes. It's okay to be at our lowest points in our life, as long as the next day we find something to motivate us to continue what we are doing para dili ta mahiwi sa atong daan, like that. So thank you for that one, Ken. Let's proceed to Carl Lawrence Pipito. Take it away. Carl, are you there? Napakadiya, Madi. Okay.
So, hi guys, good afternoon. I hope that you're all comfortable in your seats, diha, and ready to listen sa ako ang sharing karon. So, based sa inyong makita sa ako ang leadership lifeline nga gi-present kay kuan kay siya no kanang aesthetic kuan ba ang sa tawag ani minimalist minimalist kayo ako ang leadership lifeline. So looking back jud sa whole life, dili jud ko makaingon nga I was kanang daghan ko og opportunity nga na leader ko. And I don't know sad ngano ana lang jud siguro na tong life. So, akong pinakauna nga gibutang sa akong leadership lifeline is kani ang Boy Scout, because for me it was a significant event or kanang napanghitabo sa ako ang elementary life gyud. Memorable siya because of all the fun that we experienced, but also daghan sad mig na learn sa Boy Scout nga ako sa nada karon. So mainly sa Boy Scout is makita jud nato ang man dyan na discipline kanang mag-march. So naa dito ang authoritative leadership niya. Ako ato is ako jud to ang leader sa among school. Then pag inter-school nga kanang camping kay naman ay fancy drill, ako man to ang commander. Then sa sige akong practice kamo sige syagit kay on the day of the kuan na competition kay paggaw na kaayo ko, and then kapoy sad kaayo. So katong hapit ko ato wala ka kuan kay wala na jud koy tingog, pero thankfully kay nakuan ra man mi ato, nakalampos ra jud, and best in fancy drill mi ato, which led to after sa inter-school ako na sad ang na leader sa interdivision. So jamboree sa district, sa 4th district nga jamboree ako gyapon na leader. Then gilid ko sa district 2, sa Nermio district 2. Then adto ang competitions is kanang obstacle courses, then mga drama palabas, and also kanang fancy drill jud. And nakuan sad mi didto na overall champion mi sa tanan-tanan nga mga competitions, cause kanang competitive man jud mi sa tanan, naka-place man mi ato mga 3rd, 2nd ug 1st. And then on the same year, grade 6 ko ani, 11 years old, kay na SPG officer sad ko, Supreme Pupils Government man sa elementary. And maunang ubos kay siya sa intensity para nako 25 siya, kay because wala jud mi sa kung na-remember ang among nabuhat ra jud ato as SPG kay kanang namunit ra mi og mga kuan basura, trash sa school dayon. Wala na mi nabuhat so entire school year until pagting clearance kay gipabuhat mi og activity plan. So unsay among project kunuhay para sa clearance ra to. So ubos gyud kay siya kay lagi basically non-existent ra siya, walay impact ang among SPG ato sa kung na-remember. Then compared sa katong isulti ni Jermaine ganiha nga kuan na to sila ato elementary pa kay daghan na kayo kanang mga advocacy no. So nindot kaayo nga active sad tuguro ilang facilitator. So sa next is SC treasurer sa akong lifeline gihapon. This was when I was in grade 8. So ang election is mahintabo man jud na at the end of the school year, so I was 13 years old, grade 8. But ang akong term nag-start na jud pa grade 9 ako, 14. And kanang this was kanang kuan jud life-changing ang decision nako nga nisugot ko to run not only for the SC but as treasurer kay dako medyo na siya og responsibility. And I was grateful and I am grateful that I did that because uh, daghan kay kog na learn jud. It opened the horizons for me nga how effective leaders can bring an impact to the student body. So kato nga mo ang first term nako is memorable sad kay to kay daghan kay miog activities from the start of the wala pa nagsugod ang school year kay dito na mi sa school academic year dito na mi sa school kuan namin nag-practice nag-design naghimo sa calendar kay sa among school adto sa Bugo ang student council man jud moy murag nagpadagan sa activities sa school. So kami tanan kanang pagsugod sa acquaintance party kami ang ga-draft sa activity proposal dayon budgetary breakdown kami nag kanang gunting-gunting sa akong remember, and it was really kanang arduous and kapoy jud siya tuod pero kanang nindot man sad nga makakuan ta sa students no maka-give ta sila og kanang experiences nga sila'y ma-learn at the same time fun jud. So we really made an impact to the students kuan cause we got feedbacks man that nindot sad siya paminawon and it keeps us motivated to do better for our next projects. So kaning grade 9 sad why I really put it there is sa akong pagka-treasurer puput sad ko og mga money na kanang dagko jud kay ito nga money sa amo ang intramurals kay it was a 5-day event and for that 5-day event ang budget nga akong nakuptan I think was 50,000. So I really kuan jud dapat responsible jud ka and dili ka lenient when it comes to kuan kay kwarta man na and then we need to present kuan man liquidation after the kuan. So sa kwarta di jud ka dapat lenient, di ka dapat magtanga-tanga, responsible jud and hands-on jud ka sa kwarta. So dito naka-learn ko nga although dapat critical ka because of responsibilities di po biya ganahan nga kanang makasab-an ta sa madre or sa kanang auditor sa kanang school kay bakti siya negative man siyang experience. So we want to kanang make everything as smoothly as possible. So muna ako intensity ani is 25 na siya sa babaw because it was positive man for me kay I learned that despite kanang being critical you also need to balance it out nga kanang dili nang pug ka masubraan og ka critical nga maka-choke nga mag-choking na bitaw ka sa imuhang other kauban no. So ato siya treasurer and then for the rest of the year kay na responsible jud ko ato sa ako ang kuan and then I also learned the importance of kanang sa leadership is you need to be kuan despite the setbacks and the hardships kay you need to nang perseverance to achieve your goals. And then sa next year na ato grade 10 man ta ato yes. So wala na ako nag-treasurer kay tungod atong stress jud akong nahinumduman jud kay ang stress sa work sa treasurer so ga-auditor na lang ko and kanang silbi ga assistant ko sa treasurer namo and gisame lang ako ang intensity because ang nakapulis ako ang treasurer was a junior. So I had to show him the ropes. So basically kanang na mentor ko niya, and then I still did a lot gihapon despite not kanang holding the position, kay all for the kuan, all for the council, all for the students, and also all for the love of service. So mao to, auditor ko for grade 10, and then naputol naputol man to ang grade 10 nato, no. So nag-pandemic, nag-lockdown pag March, and then mauna na siya guys. Inyong makita sa akong leadership lifeline is it went downhill from there, Jude. Like after pagka cut sa klase, kay ang among school kay wala naman mi kabalik sa face to face nga setup. So the lockdown was really kuan jud hard for me, mentally. So ano siya, dark ni siya nga kanang kuan na times. It was really kuan nga, it's really hard, kay layo kay ko sa akong mga friends, and then isolated ko sa balay. I had nothing to do. Then wala na ko na reach out, wala na ko akong passions man, kay naaman sa gawas, naaman sa kanang kuan, kanang naaman sa socialization ang akong passions. Then muto nakatsyag kalit, and naglisod ko og adapt sa life sa balay lang jud. So kanang I lost my kuan motivation from itong year 2021 to 22 jud. And I finished grade 10 di ay, although kuan, consistent sad ko nga honor pag high school. Then pagka senior high, despite katong online nga setup, kay naka-finish sa gihapon ko as honor student. But kanang wait sa guys. So sorry for that. So kaning pag senior high, kay naabot jud siya sa point nga wala na ko'y paspas og module. Pag grade 12 na ko, kay on the second sem I really wanted to kanang quit na jud sa school, because maglain na jud, nalata jud ko sa balay. And then kuan, naabot to sa point nga although I was enrolled for second sem, kay naa pa ko'y lacking sa first sem. And then gitawagan na jud sa school akong mama, what happened with Carl, ma'am? He used to be, inani, inana. And then karon kay dili na siya mopas sa iyahang mga kuan, sa iyahang modules, because sa kuan lang jud ato. I don't know why jud nga bati na jud kay nga experience ang pandemic sa kuwait. Really kanang kuan na even karon, although I am very kuan na karon, kanang okay na ako karon. I'm really grateful nga nag face to face jud ang CNU na karon second sem, or na revitalize na jud ko karon. Pero kanang najay parts ako ang bitaw nga kanang grabe ka regretful sa nahintabo sa last 2 years. I want to go back jud, and naay part nga kanang nag-hold on gihapon sa katong grade 10 nga kanang kuan ako ba. So balik ta sa leadership, kay wala man ko'y leadership jud ani sad na experience after sa grade 10, kay muna siya nga negative, sad. Then pagka sugod-sugod nag lift sa kanang mga restrictions, kay wala na ako nabutang dira, but ni join ko og mga kuan, ni join sad ko og mga organizations balik, although wala na ko mo take og leadership nga role, because kuan yun lain jud effect ang pandemic sa kuan. Nakuan ako na anxious na ko socially, mauwawon na ko, or and niubos akong self-confidence, wala kay kumpiyansa nga mo makihalubilo. So ni-join ko og org diri sa among kuan kikidat katong ni Kent. Ni-join ra ko and pag-apil ko sa mga kuan, mga naman ni mga seminars ug sa mga activities, pero wala na jud ko ga-hold, wala na ako nag-leader. So I think sad is sa kani akong pagka member nga kanang kuan is although wala na ko mag-leader, I strive to be an effective and efficient nga member. I learned to communicate balik. So gihon ako kung skills balik nga kanang dili na kay ko magsige ko uwaw, magsige overthink. And then good sad siya nga experience, although limited ra sad to ang among mga activities. Kay bag-o pa man nag kuan ang pandemic. And then sa leadership nga kanang kuan wala naman jud koy na kuan na receive nga kanang leadership. But I also learned that kanang leadership is not about the position, although naadjay power ang position, but it's not the position but an action jud. The choices that you make, the people that you inspire, you uplift, that's what leadership is about for me. Yeah. Karon kay revitalize naman ko na may renaissance, kay nabalik naman ta sa face-to-face setup, kay positive na nibalik nagpositive ang outlook sa akong nako sa life, and nidawat ko og kanang responsibility balik pagkagabi. Pak man Althea da. Siya gid ni chat sa kuha about sa kana akong gibutang dira nga Capso basketball facilitator, kay ni chato si Althea ganahan ba daw ko, and kanang ako kay close man jud ko pud anang basketball, although wala na ko nagplay kay for health reasons, but wala jud ko na nabiyay ang sport kay masige mi ako og tan-aw. And then mao to gi-accept na kong responsibility sa kaniang kuan. So baby steps lang ako karon nga mag anam hinay-hinay, sure, slowly but surely I can continue to build myself and to improve as a person, as a leader. So para makatabang sad ko sa lain, if naaman ko'y matabang or maka-give back sad ko sa atong community nga nag-raise ato. So that is all, guys. Thank you for listening. Ciao.
Thank you kaayo, Carl. Thank you for that sharing. So, una nagbabalik na ang Carl Pipito. Mudawat na siya kuan leadership responsibilities. Charing. So I have learned that kanang sa diri nga part sa yung pagka-treasurer, like we have moagwi ko nga we really have to be responsible sa money, but not only money, like we also have to be responsible in life. Nya indeed sad moagwi sad ko nga the pandemic really hit us hard. Like it really affected our self-esteem, like how we handle things, like that jud. Grabe jud ang effect sa pandemic. So, to proceed, let us have Miss Reina May Presbitero to continue the sharing. Go ahead, for the go.
So, good afternoon, everyone. I am Rena May L. Presbitero, and today I will be going to present my leadership line. Pero di lang na ako i-share screen ka na sa'yo. So, kanang at 3 years old, my highest point is kanang proud kay ko nga I finished nursery as first honor, and kanang dira nga time kay kanang wala pa jud, dili pa jud nimo ma-feel kanang age kung ang imuhang kanang mga success, but kanang when my father told me about that kanang achievements of mine, kay kanang mura sad ko kanang kung ma-reflect na nako kay proud ra sad ko, kay kanang at the same time kay proud ra ay kanang na made nako nga happy ako papa, and then my lowest point kay kanang when my parents separated kanang during that time kay kanang we live together kami na lang duha sa ko papa ing ana pinaka lowest gid siya although wala nako na feel ang pain kay at 3 years old who knows that pain kay kanang ang i-focus sa bata kay magduwa-duwa ra and then during kanang 6 year latter part 6 years old nako kay kanang dito na ako na feel ang kanang pain questions kung asa ako mama and then kanang during that time 6 years old kay I am a leader of my own na kay kanang during that time kay tudloan ako unsaon paglungag sa kulula and then kanang binlan na lang ko og kwarta sa ko papa kay para ako yung palit sa kuang kaugaling food so kanang na leader na jud nako ako ang self nga ako na mo manage kung unsa amo kanon sa akong papa kay kami na lang duha so kanang vice versa nga i-take care na mo amo ang self sa usag-usa and then during kanang 6 years old ko na balhin man mi og kanang stay so nagka-feel ako sa syudad and then kanang ang greatest achievement ako during that time kay kanang when I got accepted to kanang science school sa Barangay Luz kay namay kanang sections nga science kanang pilot class science high ing ana so kanang ma-imagine pa nako ang smile sa ko papa nga kanang na-accept ko sa science high and then na kaapil pa kog mga kanang cultural dance troupe kanang folk dance ato nga time that's my kanang highest achievements during 6 years old and then my lowest kay kanang although ay kanang bata pa ka of course maka-feel jud ka og pain kung di ka makadaog kay kanang naa jud since bata pa ko kay naa jud parts sa akong self nga kanang naa jud nitubo nga kanang competitiveness gali nga kana at 6 years old kay naka-feel na kog pain nga ay napildi mi nga na and then during 9 years old kay akong highs kay nibalik kanang after 6 years after how many years kay kanang nibalik 4 years or 5 years kay nibalik na akong mama sa amuha and then the lowest point is kanang a lot of questions start to build na about kanang sa ako na feel sa akong na pain kanang mura lagi kog nabuka ang ako ang kanang panghunahuna nga kanang naade ay kanang longing sa ko mama nga natabunan lang kay kanang nag-enjoy ra ko sa akong childhood nga sige glaag ug sige duwa ay ana and then muna to nga kanang dira na ko na nya at 9 years old kay mag-start na sa drabag build imong hunahuna na naka sa puberty stage nga kanang mag-build up na jud ka nga kanang into mature na ka naanay maturity gamay ba nga naan na jud maka-feel na jud ka sa real pain nga dili na ka kanang denial gali nga naglong ka sa kanang pagkuwang sa imong dughan so or siya and then at 11 years old kay nag-start di ba as I have said nga naa jud competitiveness ako ang dughan pero wala jud na nako ma-build during elementary days grade 2, grade 3, grade 4 ko kay balhin manggud ko og eskwela so wala ko kanang naka-build jud ana nga competence nga sa akong self so dira pa grade 5 na ako mga 10, 11 kay dira ra nako nakita ang akong potential ang akong potential ang kainit sa kudughan as kanang competitive nga kanang bata kay kanang tungod sad sa usa ka maestra nga kanang nipagawas sa kanang ako a potential so at 11 years old I was able to achieve na kanang extemporaneous speaking nadana kanang nakuha na ko ana niya nadana ko sa provincial niya kanang unsa na kanang nasud nako as honor student ing ana then kanang again ang lowest na sad nako kay kanang na lowest point na sad nako kay dili na sad ko makadaog niya sakit kay sa ko buot kay kanang during ana nga time kay kanang strive gid nako ako self nga kanang prepared kanang dapat makadaog ka naa jud ko ing ana and then moda ka lang mapildi ko kay kanang lainan ko kanang dili na ko dayon ma-accept gali nga questionon ako self ka ngalong mapildi ing ana ya kanang prepared ing ana kanang abi na ko kanang ani apil ko ani, so I have a full potential, so dapat makadaog ko nga na kanang, so manat siya at 13 years old kay kanang dira na nako na build ang leadership kay kanang bisan maglabot-labot ko Girl Scout pag kanang grade 1 to grade 4 kay wala dili man jud ko mulabot ana kanang dili man jud ko kanang mo present ko nga ako'y team leader kay di man jud ko ganahan ana. So pag murag na kanang pag grade 6 na ako 12 kay kanang dira na ko na nakuha nga kanang i-leader ko kanang dira na jud na form na ko ang leadership kay mulabot naman jud ko dili naman ako pugnan ako kagalingon nga I was able to join kanang school camping, district camping, area camping, kanang provincial, regional, tanan gilabutan na nako nga kanang mga camping. So dira jud na enhance ako ang leadership elementary days ko kay kanang kung Girl Scout ka kay you have to stand up on your own, you have to lead kanang by example, you have to lead sa imuhang ka groupmates kay kanang para sila musunod sa imuha niya kanang naagid sa kudughan ang pagka-competitive kanang muna usay ka misinterpret jud ko as kanang mag-lead ko kay kanang init man jud kay ako dughan nga kanang dapat makadaog gyud ko ha ingana. So kanang makapangaway ko sa ako ang team members kung dili na ko makuha ang ako output nga gusto. So kanang ingana ko nga usahay nga kanang ingana nga leadership ako na build pag elementary days kay tungod sa kanang ka-competitive sa dughan. So at kanang high school kay kanang ingana lang gihapon ko wala lang gihapon na ako nabantayan nga mistake nga kanang ingana day ko nga type of leader pero kay ang ako ram gud gifokusan nga ingana ko nga leader kay competitive ko kay makuha man jud nako kung unsa kong gusto nga kanang palitan dapat makadaog ta kanang sa Yale competition makadaog sa jud mi kay kanang ihatag jud nako ang tanan if mo output jud ko nga dapat makadaog ko. So at 16 years old kay kanang padung na mo graduate sa kanang kuan kanang I was able to kanang won on the election of SSG. Every na lang jud grade 7, grade 8, grade 9 ko kay magsige jud kog dagan og SSG and then dili ko kadaog kay misinterpret mo ko nga kanang ayaw kanang dili ko mabutaran kay mangaway lagi ko og kanang member. So kanang ingana to siya wala jud ko kadaog grade 7, grade 8, grade 9. Pag grade 10 na kay kanang ara na unta kanang mamawi ko, mo boom ko pero disod ang COVID so naputol jud siya pero during that time sa composition kay I was able to achieve nga kanang nagpa kanang ang mga extracurriculars among school kay nang sud na kay among eskwelahan kay Catholic school man so dili gyud sila kanang open anang mga activities magsige ra mig ampo ingana mura jud na ilaha kanang mga activities ra gyud sa kanang church. And then during nas among time kay kami na ni pasud nga kanang during acquaintance party kay dili lang siya acquaintance party na ami kanang magpa festival mi nya kanang naay kanang night of kanang naami gitawag kanang sa TLA kay naami kanang na ang everyday as among kuan kay among TLE subject kay naman jud dapat mag-held man jud og event kanang cooking contest kanang cocktail party nakaing-ana nami tungod sa amuang pagpaningkamot sa akong kauban nga mga officers. And then then I was able to graduate kanang with high honors na pag grade 10 ako. Pag grade 11 o grade 12 kay wala na sad nako napakita ko ang leadership kay kanang tungod sad sa COVID pero kanang ang leadership nako kay naa na sa akong self kay kanang isolated di ba pag COVID kay isolated naman ta so dili na gyud nimo makita imuhang leadership imong pagka-leader sa ubang tao but sa imuha ng self kay you have to manage your time, you have to kanang motivate yourself to do kanang mga school works. Then mo na to siya then pag karon na college karon pa first year college kanang ako ang highest at 19 kay kanang I got accepted to 3 prestigious schools, UP, ECTU and sa CNU as well. Wala man jud ko na first kanang nadawat largo sa CNU kay wala ko nakasod but kanang giingnan ko nga ila i-fight i-reconsider kay kanang sa UP kay wala man nakasud akong UPG sa kanang kuta sa Pulsay kay Pulsay man ako ang gi-applyan but kanang nakasud siya ang UPG nako igo ra nakasud sa kanang Bachelor of Management. So kanang UP kanang dream school jud na nako siya pero kanang naputol lang kay kanang nakasud man ko sa CNU niya with my dream course pa. So kanang unsa na kanang kuan ra gali kanang fair ra kay kanang bisan wala man ko sa dream school nako kay kanang naara gihapon ko sa kanang ako dream course but kanang mao lagi ang mga setbacks kay kanang during ato nga time kay kanang unsa na dili na nako wala nako napakita na ang kanang ako mga success kay kanang the man of my life kay kanang ni passed away na. So kanang ang and all kay kanang ako ra jud gibuhat kay kanang I use pain I use pain as my motivation to step up in all my setbacks as well sa akong leadership style kay ang kanang ako mga failures kay ako gi-lead by example basta mukupot gid ko og members or kanang ako'y ma-leader kay inganaon ra gid nako ang style para makakita ko sa kanang kanihanglan i-plot twist nga kanang ma-achieve nimo as a leader. So that's it.
So, thank you kaayo, Rains. Thank you kay tanan. So, makarelate ko siyang giingon no nga kanang bitaw ang buhaton nimo may mong best sa competition dito kanang like duolo kay kang nga diha nga part ba nga duolo kay ka in winning pero dili jud ihatag sa imo like makarelate ko siyang giingon nga i-question nimo imong capability ba nga ay ganang di din ako kaya mura din ang kaya inani pero unhealthy siya sometimes kay kanang too hard on ourselves ta ba like kanang dili ta aware nga we are too hard on ourselves na nga kanang we kanang atong iko na tong self nga kanang i-down na to atong self mismo which is not healthy anymore. So we really have to be mindful sa ato ang mga things nga atong i-say sa atong self. Okay, so mo proceed ko sa ako sang i-share screen. So here is my leadership lifeline. So ari ko magsugod sa at the age of 5 my parents got separated. So nag-grow ra jud ko nga wala akong parents like ako ang both parents they both have their life like akong mom na siya yang life akong dad na siya yang life so like basically kanang broken family jud nga as in wala na jud like kanang wa sa ni puyo together namo ba ang nag-take care namo kay ako ang grandparent ug ako ang auntie. Now let us proceed. Nag-start ko og eskwela grade 1 at the age of 6 and then hangtod grade 3 is consistent first honor student ko and then sa when I kanang padung ko mag grade 3 kanang naay nahitabo sa akong life na which is very one of the lowest parts of my life katong naligsan ko og jeep day 11A naligsan ko og jeep like pagligis nako naabot na suksok jud ko sa ilawom sa jeep as in kanang na hysterical ang tanan ng mga silingan na hysterical kay hala ang bata namatay na ni ang bata gamay ba kay ko sa una hasta karon so nasud jud ko sa ilawom sa jeep as in kanang ila jung gibira jud ko nila sa ilawom kay dili man dapat i-move ang jeep kay basin maunsay ako sa ilawom so gibira ko nila pagbira nila like akong ulo kay nabunog grabe kayo naburot akong mata unya kanang ako ang kanang pagdagan nila sa ospital kay they found out nga ang bones sa ako ang tiil kay na broke na nag-crack ba nag-crack siya niya the doctor said nga kailangan siya isiminto. Unya, kanang ignorante man ko sa una, ha, siminto, pila ka kilo? Di ko na siminto, kay bugat yun na sa akong tiil. Bang, wa ni sagot inyong Donny Rose, day. Akong mama, sugot na lang day, kay kanang nakuan nakuan na nimong bukog. Hindi lagi ko mo, kay bugat lagi kaayo na, kay semento good. Akong sabot sa semento, kay kanang semento, concrete jud ba nga, ipuan sa balay. Ako kabaw nga, like, na-laing process, ana. So, fast forward, like, nag-grade 3 na ko. So, late ko nakaskwela kay kanang unable to walk pa man ko. So, wala ko gipaskwela. Na-late ko for about 2 to 3 months man siguro. Pero, ang good thing diha is like, pag closing, first honor Japan ko, charing. Aniya, kanang pag grade 4 to grade 5, like, kay naput mo ko sa kong mind nga, since grade 1 to grade 3, kay first honor ko, nato na ay point sa akong life pag grade 4 nga ako bitong gi-take for granted ang mga subject, like kanang di na kay ko magtuon, as in kay nagsalig man ko, like nadako man akong o mo to pag grade 4 o grade 5 second honor na lang. So kanang murag na nakuan bitaw ko na down ko gamay, kay na siya ko ba nga shit kanang sorry, kanang first honor ko niya karon second honor, so unsa na lang ang isulti sa akong nanay, unsa na lang isulti sa akong ate. Kaya akong ate akong kuya guys, kay dito sila nag-eskwela sa akong school pag elementary, so dito sila nag-graduate, and there are also achievers there. So naka-remember jud ang mga teachers nila nga kanang, oy sister ni ko ni Sir Minas, so na kuan man ni nana. So kanang I really have to continue their legacy. Anya, matuan ako nga, di jud ni pwede. Pero pag grade 6 guys, salutatorian na jud ko. So wala na ko na, almost na jud ko makaget sa valedictorian nga title. Point ra jud among liga sa valedictorian, pero sige na lang, dag chance. So sayang kayo guys, kay kanang kung na-valedictorian pa ko ato, din ako chance mag-take sa scholarship, kay ang scholarship kay hatag raman ang chance sa valedictorian, pero sadly wala. So okay ra, dawat ang kamatuoran. And then ay nagkuan din ko, nag-elementary ko sa province. So pag grade 7 ako, na-transfer ko here sa city. Niyari ko sa akong mga sister. Kanang ni-take og entrance exam sa Abiliana National School for grade 7, and I got accepted. So nag-school ako dito for grade 7. I really made friends. Pero kanang one of kuan sa to siya nako, kanang one of kanang lowest sa ako ang life, kay basta something ay kanang dili nako siya ma-share ninyo. Pero I eventually got transferred to another school because of family conflict. Kanang gipa-transfer ko nila here dapit sa among barangay lang nga school para duol ra. So mao to, kanang nag-school ako grade 8 dito, and then I continued my passion in dancing. Gasugat ko jud pag elementary, kay nagsige na jud dance, sige may compete, sige may kuan na makadaog na di. Pero most of them we won, and then pag high school ako siyang gi-continue nya. Kanang all those years nga nag-apil-apil ko, I'm really glad to say, I'm really proud to say nga kanang na-continue na mo ang legacy sa school, nga kanang na-grab, na-bag na mo ang championship for 6 consecutive years. So kanang proud moment to dito dapita, kay kisa may dili ma proud oy. And then fast forward when grade 10 kay nag-election for new set of SSG officers, and then nidagan ko as president. So there were 2 parties only. So ako ang kontra ato is grade padung siya mo grade 12. So kanang naay kanang kuan, kanang election jud siya, like naay meeting di avance, like ang way of election nato is kanang nara toy mga tablets bitaw magibutang dito, then dito sa nag-vote, so online ang voting. And then, gladly, I won as the SSG president. And fast forward, I graduated junior high school with honors, and then pandemic came. Pandemic came, and sadly, I kanang wala kayo nako na napakita akong best in serving as SSG president kay online naman tanan. Like it really affected me. It really questioned my capability, like kanang ay lain na uy time na mao jud nga akong gym nga position, time na jud nako nga ipakita akong talent, ipakita nako akong capability as a leader. And then boom, wala, pandemic, lockdown, zero. And then pero really had the initiative nga, since dili man mi pwede go out to serve the students, to serve the school. So we created a Facebook, um, like Facebook programs, Facebook activities nga, like ma-enjoy ko sa students, maka-help sa students in their home lang. Kanang like we had implemented kanang we initiated the SSG Cares, like video siya nga kanang mag-remind sa mga students unsay buhaton, like unsay buhaton during pandemic, like how to take care of your mental health and nana, so on and so forth. So pag pandemic, I lost some of my friends, very sad, dili jud siya nako makalimtan, like sad jud kayo siya. I hate pandemic. So fast forward, nag senior high ko, I created my small business. So the Happy Hair Ties. I'm really proud of this one because kanang kanang I'm just taking my shower back then. Nag-shower lang jud ko, naligo ko, and then that idea pops into my head nga, oh no, naaman day may makina, naaman day may sewing machine. Why maximize it? So ako siyang gi-maximize. I found ways nga manang kuan ay kanang I ordered kanang tela online kay bawal pa man mo gawas ato kay kuan pa man ko 17, wala pa koy di pa ko pwede. So kanang I ordered ra online and then have it delivered to our home, and then sell nag-sell ko online. So I had my own money, my hard-earned money. I'm able to sustain my needs lang. Dili ko sustain ta kung wants kay murag dili kaya pa. So at least I had my initiative. So fast forward, I graduated as batch valedictorian. So it's really very a proud moment there nga, wow, kuya wano, I achieved it. Kay kabo mo guys, pag junior high nako kay mga grade 8, grade 9 kay like very katingera jud ko guys. Super maglaag jud ko niya. Like mugawas jud ko sa school kay mukating ko. I went out with my friends. Grabe. Mao jud to, pero at least kanang wala sa gugamay ato kay kanang daghan siya kog na learn. I know nga dili siya ngay buhaton as a student, pero laban lang jud Japon. At least I learned my mistakes. I learned a lot from it. And then right when I turned 18 and after I graduated, nangita din kog trabaho. Ni adto kog IT Park kay namatay one time nga nilaag ko niya. Kuy sa akong friend. Ay kuyog sa friends akong ay kuyog sa mama sa akong friend. Ana siya nga, day, kanang ni graduate naman kag senior high, di ba? Kung nga, bago lang, kanang this month lang jud. Like, 1 week after the graduation jud, ano siya nga, ay, si Kiara, ay, kay, kuan, kanang ni-apply siya sa isa ka BPO company. Kung nga, oo niya, ate, siya nga, kabuka, 1 day process ra, ana. So, iya jud kong na-convince ko nga, nakaya lagi ni Kiara, why not mo try ko kay grabe ko ka competitive guys, grabe jud kanang like ako lang siya gibabaan gani karon kay kaboko di lang jud maayo, pero kato nga time jud kay kanang gi-fuel jud niya akong pagka-competitive. Like pag ugma dayon ana ni apply dayon ko kay kaboko ana man siya nga kanang pagdalang og vaccination card. So mao to gani akong vaccination card dito, ni apply inyong madi bang ni apply. First step, interview. Okay, interview dawat first step. And then daghan pa siya kay process guys, and then pero tinuod jud siya nga one day process mo to nadawat inyong madi. Proud ko ni uli sa amo kay hello nadawat ko niya. My god, call center agent na ko. Oh my god. Nag-work ko ana pag ugma na pa jud dayon kay na-appeal ko sa cut off ba nga sa batch nga mag-start og training. So mao to, I'm proud kay ko ato. And kanang grabe jud kanang one of the kanang highest points of my life kay kanang like tinuod jud ba nga dili jud naka-realize ko nga dili jud bitaw easy to have kanang to earn money, like we really need to save up, really need to um kanang dili ta pala gasto ba kay dili dili biya lalim na kanang mag-work. So toxic kayo ang work, kanang kasab-an kami sa customer, like dili jud siya, like not for me jud siya. Mo to ni resign ko due to conflict of schedule since nagsugod ng class, face-to-face class. Ano ko nga, dili jud ni pwede. Ay, dili pa to face-to-face class, online pa to siya nga class, pero maligsan bitaw ako ang schedule nato ni Sir Kuan, ni Sir Marino ug ni Sir Kuan, Fundamentals of Political Science. So mo to ko, di jud pwede kay kanang mahadlok bitaw ko nga nakoy notion sa akong self nga mahadlok ko ma-left out. So ganahan ko nga wala bitaw ko ma-miss na parts sa kani nga school ay kani nga experience balik na bitaw mahadlok ko ma-left out. So one of the lowest to siya nga point katong ni resign ko kay sakit sa siya sa akong heart kay sus nag-earn ang takog money, nag-earn naman tako ay niya kanang I had my priorities. I chose my priority and kanang gibutangan jud ako sa akong utok nga after kanang graduating kanang mo work na bitaw ko at the rest of my life ngano mang dalion ako. So mosud na siya. And then one of the highest na sad sa points sa akong life is that since graduated ko as batch valedictorian, matik na siya nga kung mo-apply ka and mo-apply ka for Don Serious Mania Excellence Awardee and ma-acknowledge nila, like maka-receive ka og kanang recognition, maka-receive ka og cash grant for 10,000 pesos. And then lipay kay ko kay kanang nag-save up pa ako for my laptop kay kanang wala kanang financially unstable sad mi ba niya kanang wala mi ika-afford og buy a laptop. So kanang sa akong self anak ko nga kanang I really have to save up. I really have to pay for my own laptop. So mo to ang katong nadawat nako for Don Serious Mania was ako siyang gi-save up. And then kanang since ni-graduate ko as batch valedictorian, it opened so many doors for me. Like kanang ang Zonta is kuan na siya kanang international women organization, like kanang they advocated for women's rights, for anti-violence kuan sa mga women sa VAUSI. And then nag-post na sila one time kay nagsugod na sila last year they posted nga kanang all public senior high school graduates kay kanang pwede mo apply kanang kuan day valedictorian og salutatorian pwede mo apply as long as babae. So I tried applying. So I submitted my application, I submitted my requirements, and then kanang naka-receive ko og text nila like kanang come here at kanang this like building dili nga floor kay mag essay writing competition, on the spot essay writing competition, like kanang kung kinsa to ang makapasar sa essay writing competition, like kanang moagi pa og kanang final interview for kanang final screening mo to pinaka final step. So inyong madi niadto na ko nakuan pa jud ko guys, nasaag pa jud ko, grabe bugot kay ko og direction jud. Mo jud ang isa ka bad kuan ako kay di ko ka remember jud diri agiun asa gyud diri mo sakay na ay na lang ko yung kuyuga ko manglaag mo. And then kanang niadto na ko ni saka na ko sa building, and then gitagaan ni og topic. And then it was really understandable nga ang topic about women's rights. So I studied in advance, and then kanang no to nagbayad ko sa akong essay. I waited for almost 2 weeks. I received a call. Like, mo gito ang pinang ang call nga akong ginawait sa akong all throughout my life nga like ari diri sa restaurant kaning nga restaurant kay we will have our final screening. Oh my God, I shouted for joy ako nga mauna jud ni Madi kay kanang sa for me ang pinaka hardest part sa process ka essay writing kay dito gid sila mo tan-aw sa mga essay writing very kuan sila very strict sila sa essay writing kay ang mubasa ato kay mga business owners sa Cebu like kailangan sponsors bitaw nya kanang mga known nga kuan ba mga known nga person diri sa Cebu. So ba to I really tried my best to kanang putting my whole self into that essay nya gladly I was accepted kanang na qualified ko sa for the next round ako anak ko nga sus final round na jud ni Donny Rose mao na jud ni 20k is real so mao to niadto ko sa restaurant o gipakaon pa mi og steak. That was my first time to eat steak. Oh my God, Donny Rose. Niya mo to lingaw kay ko to nga part niya. I met friends kanang from Kuan, from Sayhay, from Ramon Duterte, from UP, ang valedictorian sa UP, ang valedictorian sa Lahog National High School. So I really made friends. Mo to ang pinaka one of the best experience sa akong life. And then mo to gitawag na akong name for the interview kanang nalingaw maayo nako basta kay ako jud ang pinaka lesser ang kanang dali na kay ko nahuman ng interview kasi gila sila katawan ako ambot lang clown jud kay kugnaw guys so mao to kanang kuan kanang right after that day kay kanang niingon sila nga okay wait for our kanang post sa Facebook kay didto nila i-reveal kung kinsa ang final nga makadawat. So out of the 10 out of the 10 qualifiers for the final interview kay supposed to be katong tanan 10 kung makapasar to ready sila mohatag og 20,000 pero out of the 10 9 rami ang nakadaog jud kay ang isa kay during sa interview kay kanang murag nakulbaan siya ba so wala kay niya nahatag yang best so 20k is real niya napakoy 10k sa donors menu oh my god laptop ang gikagawasan dahil so nakapalit ang laptop nakapatog laptop inyong madi super proud moment kay at the age of 18 naka-purchase og own akong laptop basta proud jud kay ko and then proceed kay nagkuan ko sa kaning sa annual application nakabantay ko nga last day na lang to nila sa application pinaka last day na lang ko nag-submit sa akong application online may kani nakaabot po kung December 10 man siguro to sila nag-end basta kay pinaka last day na jud ko naka-submit sa akong application niya dugay kay sila mang kuan ba dugay kay sila mang email if inani mo to nito Chris sad ko sa CTU ni apay sa CTU kanang akong ikuha nga course is kanang Bachelor of Arts in English Language pero ay mana ni take na kog exam sa CTU nadawat nako unsa pa sa di email ang CNU mo to ni take og sa exam sa CNU and then nakapasar yung madi mo na to siya let na ako diri karon ang kuan ko sa ako ang third na ko nga choice nga third choice na ko nga course political science so mao na guys more to guys thank you so much okay so mo proceed ta sa pinaka last nga mo share Kate Dayan Yunson.
Madunggan ako, karon na time, madunggan ako. Dani. Ano?
Yes, day, madunggan di ka.
Yes, Day.
Madunggan.
Putang i-percent na ko imo ang kuan ha.
Ay, sige, thank you. Ano, matarong ko na akong explain. Balag pinakalas ka kayo wala lang ko na akong mauna kasi may presentation ko doon naman. Okay, let me look. Wait lang. Ako na doon eh. No?
Yes. Yes, day.
Sige, ako na.
Ah,
Sige, thank you. Kasi ako nag-open akong ang file sa akong notes kay wala na ako naklaro kay medyo short na akong mata. Okay. So, just go with the flow guys ha sa akong gisulat diri sa consult although if maklarin niyo siya. So, mag-start ta katong 12 years old pa ko kay murag if I flash forward dato. So, elementary para sa the rest na nag-present, I was also a consistent honor student since kindergarten. So by when I pag start akong elementary akong parents is gisanapted ko nila specifically sa school na specialized in science. So I was enrolled in a school na they specialize with science which is ang kato siya is Advil. So from grade 1 to 6, I was a science class student. Tapos, in the middle of the semester, to grade 6 ko, is I transferred to another city. So, I suddenly transferred to a different campus, a different school. And katong pagka-high school na ko is dito na po ko ni-start o kanang I took the lateral exam for Philippine Science High School, and that was the time na hatagan ko slot. And kitong kuan elementary, balik na sa elementary ko. Ito elementary ko is nag-rank ko sa student council, so I was also a member of student council. Pero wala na ko natiro sa kong term due to our recent move. So pagka high school is wala na ko ni-apply og other organization na nagkanang wala ko ni-apply kayo ring ana, but I joined Red Cross. I am still currently a Red Cross volunteer, and throughout my high school journey, I participated in a lot of basic first aid and life saving trainings. And I also, well, ano ko na fellow student council at that time. I applied for the position of being the COMELEC chairperson. So instead na ako mudagan ko, I was the one who facilitated the whole election. And katong pagka 16 na ako, joke lang naman kung naka-follow. Kasi balik ka guys ha. Okay ra? Balik katong kanang element, katong before pa ko ni start og kanang high school kay the reason why nihawa po ko sa term na ko adto kay kanang I was diagnosed with an illness as well kay na ako'y bile disease, na ako'y problem with my bile. I have GERD kanang sa akong tiyan. So I wasn't allowed to kaya mabantayan ninyo guys kay laklak kay ko vitamins always, and dili ko pwede na malapasan jud og kaon kay once malapasan og kaon kay ang acid sa akong tiyan kay kanang mag-fluctuate, magguba ang balance sa acid sa akong tiyan kay wala na ko'y bile. So, fast forward ito pagka 16 na ko. 16, 17, that was the time na nag-start ko og work online. So, I started working online 16, 17 ko. Nag-start ko work as a virtual assistant. and that was really one of the peak of kanang molding my leadership because I was handling a team, and I was also uh, as at the same time I was handling a team, and I was also an agent because I was juggling three jobs at that time. Although stable akong parents at na stable akong parents, guys, I just want to earn something for myself. So at that time, katong 16, 17 ko, I was able to support my family financially. I was able to provide them with all of their needs, bought them furnitures, took them to trips, and bought everything what they want. And katong 18 ko is nag-decided ko, last year, I just decided to work and explore the BPO industry. And I had to sacrifice a lot of things as well pagkatong incoming college na. So I really don't have a lot of achievements. Kaya na i-mention na nako kay more kita man tanan ni agig achievements, pero um during college entrance exam, that was the one of the hardest parts of life kay I was doing three jobs online. I did have my online class, kanang mag maggikan ko sa work mga 8 a.m. Nga na ko'y presentation pagka 9 a.m. Nga pagka hapon kay na po ko'y apilan na mga meeting para sa since I was an ABM student adto na ako i-process na mga product po sa DTI na program sa mong school. Nga kato na time po kay tigsugod na sa college entrance examination, and imagine kanang kato pa gyud na time kay kailangan pud nimo moadto sa mga main campus gyud sa university na gusto nimo appelan, kay na may mga university na katong sa Mindanao kanang ikaw gid mismo moadto sila campus, like moadto jud kag Iligan, kung moadto kag MSC Iligan, pero moadto kag Bukidnon, moadto kag Bukidnon kung wala ka kabot sa testing center, wala ka sign up sa testing center na duol sa imo, so I have to do that. But I was able to pass all the universities in Mindanao before. Um, wala na ko to give up, but that was one of the high moments of my life. Yeah, funny kayo guys kay dili man dapat jud ko mag CNU, kay akong plan is there this although na-professor na ko tanan ako gusto ni University sa Mindanao, akong life yun is makita yun ako siya sa Cebu. Gusto na ako na mag-take ko og kanang mag-take mag kanang akong paano kay baba jud kay ko na klase na babae, and mas usabtan ko ang loka sa numbers. Ya ako na akong mama guys, kuan ko ana ako sila sa kong cousin konsyaba na sila, hindi na akong gi-enroll sa San Carlos niya, wala akong kabalo. Unya, di wa ko giganahan kay mahal biya ka San Carlos, imagine na pa ko isa ka manghud na mo eskwela sa mo eskwela niya. Mo nang reason why anong gusto ko mag-earn og akong money, di na ako ganahan mag-ask sa ila. So funny kay ako gi-contact ka ang ex akong papa. So gi-contact na ko siya para usay mo akong siya gihangyo na pasudlon ko niya og CNU. Yeah, mo drop out ko sa San Carlos kay dili jud ganahan mo tiwas dito So I was really thankful because of also good communication and my intent letter to the dean and to the department as well. They were able to waive off, and I was able to take the online examination even though super late na jud ko. Imagine guys, ang deadline is December 10. Nag-contact ko sa ex akong papa kay March na, and I was able to process it 1 week. Gihatagan ako maximum of 10 days to process everything. Nagpa di pa ngitaan pa jud ko kanang certificate of sa na certification residency na kuan gyud kanang gusto mura ko criminal at the time, tanan ko ang tanan details gipangayo sa ako, and putong ipasa na ko siya online. I was able to take the exam June 1. Yeah, na-cancel na akong degree na nakuha sa San Carlos, and nabot ako sa CNU. I mean, ang ako lang kay ang akong point sa akong presentation today is that ang highs ug ang lows sa atong life kay dili ra siya nag-represent na muna ang struggles nato. It also somehow represents kanang mag-mold sa atong self bitaw, because leadership is everywhere magod. It's just the way how how you put it, how you execute leadership. Because pag miski pag diri sa boarding house, kanang pag dili ko makasabot ni Niel niya kuan kanang dili magkisinamtanay, you also execute leadership, you also execute the characteristics of a good leader niya. One of the best characteristics yun of being a good leader and a communication wise. So all throughout my life I was practicing, I was exercising kanang good communication towards everyone. So when ang maglikay jud ko na ako'y makalalis kay more kanang lisod basta ingana you have to communicate with people really really well. Although the I was not the typical achiever, but I did also achieve something in my life, even though nako sa high or nako sa low. So I hope nasabtan ninyo akong small presentation, guys.
Okay, thank you kaayo, Kate. Thank you so much for that sharing. To close our sharing, let me call on Mr. Kent Laurente for the closing remarks.
Okay, guys. So, yeah. Nadungog ra ko?
Yes, Madi.
Okay.
Yes, manager.
So, wow. So, very inspiring, Jude. So, hearing those words from all of you is is so inspiring. It is a representation of dedication, resilience, and perseverance. How we'd make it this far. I truly believe that our mission is to show the world that magic happens when we refuse to give up. When we face a dilemma, we should be strong because everything in life will unfold precisely as it should. We may feel like an outcast, but we will find that being strong is our biggest asset. Looking back, we were still determining how we'd make it this far when the year began. But we did. Perhaps we're pondering this because we have chosen to persevere and attempt, despite everything that has occurred. We should not let the cacophony of others people's ideas drown out our inner voice. Have the courage to follow our intuition and hearts. It's our failure to become our perceived ideal that ultimately defines us and make us unique. It is not easy, but if you accept your misfortune and handled it right, your perceived failure can be a catalyst for profound reinvention. We should show kindness to ourselves for having the determination to fight and continue to be a better version of ourselves. And now we are given a special opportunity to become a generative leader, one who can transform a state of hopelessness into a state of optimism. As a generative leader, we should help people live better lives. Lead, you shall do your part to inspire toward a vision that will allow us to engage people to do what ought to be done. As the saying goes by, you are only given a chance to live life once. So as long as you can, live life fully, inhale positively, and laugh frequently. Yeah.
Yeah, hey, thank you so much for your time, guys. That ends our sharing today. So can you please turn on your camera for the photo opportunity? Wala ko turn on sa inyo ang cam. Turn on mo ba? Yes. Jermaine. Ano mo
Wait sa kadit. Dani.
Sige. So, kanang i-stop na nako ang recording ha.